Hi guys, the rail operators have been fighting a battle with Mick, Lynch and the RMT over the closure of ticket offices. Now they say it's necessary to move with the times to provide more technological solutions to customers. They push the line that staff at ticket offices will not lose their jobs but will be relocated to positions elsewhere in the company. Trade unionists have rubbished this idea. But there's another reason the rail operators want ticket offices closed, and it could be due to ripping off rail users. Here Loder, a Tory MP, surprisingly on the side of rail users, explained how closing ticket offices will help the rail operators fleece their customers. Have a listen.
The cheapest way for rail passengers to get from London to Plymouth, the cheapest way, is to travel via London Waterloo and change at Exeter St David's. And you should buy a ticket from Waterloo to Axminster and another ticket from Axminster to Plymouth, which in total will cost you £93.90 return, and if you had a rail card, you would pay just £64.50 return. But right now, if any of you have smartphones, feel free to have a look for yourself. If you entered on your smartphone, London to Plymouth, you will be given the option to take the 10:04 from Paddington to Plymouth, which when I checked before this debate, you will be offered a ticket on the train line for a staggering £158.70, almost £100 more than the cheapest alternative, which is actually on the 10:20 from Waterloo to Exeter and then change. If you went to the ticket office, the regulations require that the cheapest ticket is to be sold, and you could indeed buy that cheapest ticket there at the advice of someone in the ticket office.
And of course, if there's no ticket office, then there's no advice. If there's no one in the ticket office, there's no advice. And that's what the rail companies are trying to do, to close the ticket offices. And this is probably one of the reasons. Well, we force people to go online, or we force people to buy their ticket from a machine. But they can't be advised on how to save some money because there'll be nobody there. Now, the more cynical part of me would say that Chris here is doing it to save his seat. He doesn't really care about this, and if he did, he should be putting pressure on his government and the transport minister and Secretary of State. But if he's doing this good, kudos to him for doing that. It's important that somebody calls it out, and it's better if it's a Tory MP. More people will listen, it seems, perhaps in the government. But what are the train companies doing? They're closing these ticket offices, saying that it's about saving money, it's about moving to more technological solutions, and of course you see it here as, well, it's a way for them to rip off the customer. People will not be offered the cheapest ticket, and people will not be offered advice on which way they should go, for example, making a change at another station. But also the ticket offices provide another support for people with disabilities needing access to the trains or services in the station. Also the issue of late at night, especially women who may be traveling alone. If there are concerns they have, at least they can go to someone at the ticket office to feel safe. Maybe if there's a serious accident, someone at the ticket office can call an ambulance or call the police. These are important things, but these are costs for the rail operators, and their goal is to reduce cost at the expense of everyone else. So well done to Chris here for calling this out, explaining the real consequence of closing ticket offices. Because unfortunately, if it's not explained to people, they will think that the rail operators are operating in their interest. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.